A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development on Capitol Hill, Admiral Frank Mitch Bradley, the commander of U.S. Special Operations Command, is set to provide a classified briefing to congressional lawmakers concerning the U.S. military's controversial military operation in international waters near Venezuela. This comes in light of allegations that orders were issued to fire upon survivors of an attack on an alleged drug boat, raising serious legal and ethical questions about the actions taken by the military and the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's role in the operation. The briefing, which is closed to the public, includes top members of both the House and Senate Armed Services Committees, as well as the Senate Intelligence Committee. Lawmakers are seeking clarity on the orders given by Hegseth and the rationale behind the strikes, particularly a second strike that reportedly targeted survivors who were left in distress after the initial attack. Connecticut Representative Jim Himes, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, expressed his deep concern after the briefing, stating, "What I saw in that room was one of the most troubling things I've seen in my time in public service." This incident has sparked bipartisan demands for accountability and a thorough investigation into the legality of the strikes, especially following reports that the Pentagon is under scrutiny for potentially violating the law. The investigation is further complicated by the political implications surrounding Defense Secretary Hegseth, who has been backed by President Trump amid mounting pressure regarding his handling of the military operation. Hegseth has described the situation as being clouded by the fog of war, asserting that he did not oversee the second strike, which was ordered by Admiral Bradley. Nonetheless, lawmakers are pressing for transparency, demanding the release of all pertinent documentation, including video footage of the attacks and written orders from Hegseth. The investigation aims to uncover the truth behind the military's actions, as more than 80 individuals have reportedly been killed in a series of strikes initiated in September against alleged drug cartels, which the Trump administration has labeled as narco-terrorists. As the inquiry progresses, the implications of the findings could have significant repercussions for the military and the administration, particularly if it is determined that the strikes were unlawful. Lawmakers are also focusing on the broader context of U.S. military operations in the region, as they seek to understand the intelligence that identified the vessels as legitimate targets and the rules of engagement that guided the attacks. The outcome of this investigation could reshape the discourse around military accountability and the legal frameworks governing military operations, especially in the context of international waters. With bipartisan support for accountability, the investigation will be closely monitored by both sides of the aisle, as it raises fundamental questions about the use of military force and the responsibilities of those in command. As the situation unfolds, the nation watches closely, awaiting the findings of the investigation and the implications it may have for U.S. military policy and governance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.